Before I start to use a deck, I like to perform a little cleansing and charging exercise. So here I'm using incense and a feather to blow that incense around the cards, just to cleanse any negative energy that might be in there. Sometimes I'll even go card by card and do this. But for the sake of this video, I'm just doing the whole deck at once. I did this deck interview on the 5th of July. So that was before I went through the cards one by one, comparing them with the Wild Spirit. This was my first real interaction with the deck without really knowing it too well and just going by intuition. So again, I'm working here anti-clockwise with a quartz crystal wand just to remove the negative energy that might have accumulated. And then I'm going to use sound. My deck has now been charged, cleansed, and it's ready to be used. So I'm really excited to do my deck interview spread. So I'll just insert the questions that I will use for the deck interview. So you can pause the video if you like, if you want to join along and do a deck interview yourself. So I'll just put that in there. Okay, so let's do my deck interview. This is my little notebook where I keep all my notes for my deck studies. Here we go. So, the first card that I drew, the Hermit. For the question, what are you here to teach me? So let's find my notes. Okay, what are you here to teach me? So, the Hermit. So, learning to study, basically. As he's studying there, isn't he? So I'll learn how to study. It affirms the fact that I am using this deck as a study deck. So it'll help me to study tarot. It'll help me to concentrate, I think, because you've got a direct lamplight there. It's going to help me to concentrate. And the cat's all curled up nice and asleep and relaxed. So I can use this deck to study in a relaxed way without worrying too much. I mean, I can reference other books to help me. There. I've got a wand there behind me, a magic wand. So it's a magic way into the tarot, I would say. Try not to get distracted, because that dog obviously is trying to distract him from his studies. So maybe try not to get distracted. I'm on a magic carpet, so there's a lot of magic in this card. There's the moon, an owl, maybe not burn the midnight oil too much. Glasses, focus, concentration. So focusing in a relaxed way. I mean, he's relaxed, isn't he? He's just cross-legged on the floor. Okay. So the next question, how do you see yourself? And I got, for this, I got the star. So this is how the deck sees its own energy, which is helpful, I would say, has a helpful energy. So when I'm feeling frustrated like this guy here and despondent, I can reach up for this deck and it'll help me. There's chaos here. Sometimes that's like, you know, your chaotic mind, you can't think straight. So this deck will help me with the clarity. So I'm going to be able to climb out of that chaos and up to that there tree of knowledge. I can reach for the stars. Isn't that lovely? Okay. How do you see me? The moon. Now I had to laugh. It sees me as a bag lady. Don't take care of my appearance. Down and out on my luck. Okay. Let's look at this seriously. So the moon is going to help me tap into my intuition, because that's what the moon's all about, the unseen. So let's say that. Maybe deep thinking in the realm of the subconscious. It might also mean I'm in need of illumination, or I need to lighten up. It's a full moon, isn't it? So maybe it sees me as try not to be so serious about things and just lighten up and enjoy the deck. So I'm looking forward to that. And that dog's pretty playful, isn't it? It's just enjoy it. Don't get too serious. So I think that's how it sees me. That maybe I'm a little bit too, you know, don't get stuck in the books. Just enjoy it. In a relaxed way. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So how can I best work with you? I've got the King of Cups. So creatively, embrace it, like this little girl is embracing her dad. Go into it with an open heart, receiving. It's going to provide lovingly mature insights. I'm going to think that's what that card means. But yes, very loving energy. So the next question is, what are your strengths? And for that one, I drew the Two of Blades. What are your strengths? Everyday concerns can be put in perspective, I would say. I can choose not to focus on problems or outside distractions. So it will help me to cut off from worries, put them on hold while I'm working with the deck. The everyday world will just disappear. It'll be nice, won't it? I can deal with it afterwards, but while I'm working with the deck, it's going to help me to be distracted from everyday problems. And this is the everyday enchantment, so that makes sense. So the next is, what are your weaknesses? And on that I got the Eight of Wands, which is the Swift card. So maybe it means those messages, like the postman's given the lady here, are too fast, are too swift for me to grasp. Maybe I need to spend a bit more time thinking about the messages than just taking the first impression. Because the first impression is the fleeting impression, it's the surface impression. So maybe go a little bit deeper with it and not be too willing to move on as quickly as possible. To take my time with it. It also encouraged me to long for change. On a personal note, the little lad with the aeroplane, I am just so wanting to go and visit my friend in America. On a plane. Postman keeps bringing me bills. Never mind, I'll get there one day. But yes, back to the interview, away from my problems. So, the last question is what is the potential of our relationship? And for that, I got the Two of Wands. So it's opening a curtain onto the world. Look at that. It's setting the stage for my future. I can live life to the beat of my own drum. It's going to open up the world for me. There's microphones there, so it's going to give me a voice that will be heard. There's a sea. Maybe it'll help me travel, at least in my mind. And people will enjoy what I have to offer. It's going to help me move forward with this future career, the one that I want. It's going to open up a world of possibilities, and it's going to allow me the freedom to follow my heart's desire. So isn't that amazing? So I hope you try also to do a deck interview spread with your deck, be it the Everyday Enchantment or another one, because it really opens up the deck. I'm just looking to see if there's any directional movement. I don't really think it applies in a deck interview. This guy is looking to the past. So maybe in the past it was a bit difficult to grasp the meanings from guidebooks. And in order to understand the deck, I need to connect to it. This lady's looking straight at me. It's challenging me to look into my subconscious. This guy's opening his arms and they're all looking straight at me. This is the time we welcome you. Let's welcome you into this tarot family. This one is saying, no, 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 you've been focusing on the wrong things. No. And this one is a directional movement forward. We're going to move forward. Things are going to change for you. And this one is, don't look behind, look above. Everything's going up, up, up. The stage is set. And I'm excited for the rest of this journey. And I thank everyone for watching this. I'm not sure what my next step is going to be regarding videos for this deck, but watch this space. And thank you for watching, thank you so much. And if all of this content really does interest you, please like and subscribe, that'd be absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much once again, bye.